Yeah, yeah, and there are a few events too. People are too busy.
Hey guys, are we the only one here?
Hi, Dennis. Well, we had a bit of a delay with the link, and some other people should be joining. We're just a bit behind right now.
No problem. I will be available till hour and a half.
Okay.
So if I have a chance, I can speak about the Chinese community. If not, then well, I can do it next time. No
Did you
problem.
say an hour and a half or just half an hour?
I have only half an hour. So
Half an hour, okay.
now it's 1 p.m. UTC, right?
Yeah.
So in 1:30, I will have to disconnect.
Okay. Just pinging, trying to get more people. Okay. Roman, did anybody ping you for the link? Do you think anybody else is going to join?
Already ping it. Yep.
Let's see. And I think just 2 more people. Okay, wait 1 more minute. Okay, I'm not sure if the other guys are going to join. Oh, anywho. Okay. So let's then begin. Okay, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Tuesday, the 24th of May. It's the 105th weekly meet, and we have an interesting lineup today for you, from some regional news to contests. Yay. And last week, Everscale was listed on Bitmart, and they're launching a trading competition. The campaign includes giving away thousands of Evers and will end on the 31st of this month. So go get your bags. And Everscale is also going to be a gold sponsor at the Capital 2022. It's a global conference held by CoinMarketCap, being held on the 26th to the 27th of May, also this month. And Chengpen CZ will be speaking. Michael Saylor and our own Nikita Inchikov and Michael Gord will also be taking part in the conference as speakers, boosting awareness of the Everscale network and, of course, networking. There has been quite a heated discussion going on in the chats, and that is the Dune topic, Dune swap. So first and foremost, we have a really big community. There are thousands of people, and not everybody is going to be happy with every single decision made. But with that said, EverDAO, while having been announced in the past, was never really heavily marketed within the community. And we've seen that community members are still also posting on the forum, which is not really, it's kind of obsolete by now. So please be aware that EverDAO is now the go-to resource. EverDAO is basically the base platform for all proposals. If you want to know what's going on, please check there regularly. And for months, the Dune community members have been asking about the status of the swap, and it has been crickets. Yeah, I can't say how many, if any, were really aware of the assessments that had happened over the past month. But all of the partnerships were up for a reassessment. Even the initial members, they were also up for assessment as well. And everything went to a vote on EverDAO, and it's still going on in 3 phases. But the one that you should have really been aware of went under the radar, unfortunately, probably because the sheer number of proposals that had gone through. There should have been more awareness raised for this specific topic, being Dune. Now, please know that it's up to every individual who considers themselves a community member to please take interest and go and review the proposals now that you are aware of it. I understand that itself can be an issue when you need tokens to vote, which is the exact thing that you're waiting for. I understand. And that might end up being a case of looking to the community for support. We saw that Vladimir, CEO of Broxus, pointed out earlier in the community chat that the continuation of the partnership with Dune is going to be put up for a vote in 1 day. And that's the proposal number 60, if you want to go check it out on everdao.net and look for that one. If it does, Vladislav, if it gets accepted, they will continue funding the merger. But otherwise, if it doesn't, the rest of the money will go back to the treasury. So be sure to have a look. You know about it this time. You have a chance to know what's going on. You have a chance to have a voice. There is a spot for discussion and comments below every proposal at the bottom of the page. And to the Dune community specifically, that was proposal number 52. You have to go look at it, read it over, think about it. Maybe there's an argument to open up to redo the vote because basically none of the community was aware that had gone up. So it's a chance to voice your side. So go check it out and have a discussion. So let's see. Yes, Ron, you have your hand up.
Yeah, hi, let me also put it down. Right, if I may, I'm just going to make just a few small corrections. So the first thing is there was an announcement made. It was made the minute that the Growth Phase 3 partnership was up for a vote. All of that was described in it. It was put in all the chats. I'm happy to search and find where that is, and then maybe we can, just reintroduce everybody, sort of jog their memory that this was done. So it really was no surprise. I understand that not everybody can monitor every announcement that's made, but unfortunately, that's, we're limited in the amount of time that we can spend making announcements for any one particular thing. The second thing is that we can't isolate certain partners. There were close to 40 of them. And it's also important to underscore that it was, like you said, it wasn't just partners, it was also initial members. So there's no, unless we're going to put 70 individual announcements for each partner and initial member, it doesn't work that way. So it's everybody's responsibility to have come, looked, and paid attention. And I don't want to say that in a mean way, right? I understand that we're all human, and we've got other things that we're doing. But the fact of the matter is, this was announced. It didn't come out of the blue. It was everybody's responsibility to go to EverDAO and monitor what was going on. Yeah, I just wanted to make those two quick statements. If we're going to just talk about Dune, which I'd rather not, because Dune is not the only partner that was being assessed. But because it's been brought up, and of course I've seen the chats, and I know that there are some angry people there. The thing is this, right? So I don't think that it's legitimate to just go and do the vote again, right? Because then that sets a precedent that every time there's a vote, there could be 25 more after that, and then it just fuels the fire of debate and discussion that isn't healthy. But if you did have something to say, or if you wanted to, support your own claim to not be dismissed, then you should have done so. Like I said, the announcements were there. You could have come, you could have said something. At the same time, I do understand why a lot of people are going to be upset. But the reality is that we also are voting for things that either do or do not have value. And if for whatever reason the majority of the voters felt that it wasn't, it's just, it's one of those things. So I just want everybody to keep a cool head and not, take it out of proportion. Yelling and screaming at one another isn't going to help things at all. The vote passed. That's what it is. One more correction. The vote for Dune that's up right now is not for the Dune network as a partner. That's for the initial member, Dune / what is it called? Open Labs, OLabs, Origin Labs, right? That is separate. The one for the partnership, which I believe is partnership number 52, proposal number 52, that has already passed and the vote is completed. So the outcome is unfortunately the outcome. So, and if you have questions, you're certainly welcome to raise them. Hope I sort of clarified a few things.
Okay, thank you. For any Dune community members who are watching, please be aware that, you don't go unheard. People do care and want to help mediate in some way, find some sort of a ground if you don't feel heard. But I think we don't have all of the facts together at this point and should probably move on from here. And with that, I'd like to bring in our wonderful Misha with our tech updates, if you're ready.
Yeah, I am, I think. Hi all. So, last week was obviously a very kind of intense one because the network almost stopped. Well, it stopped for some time. And then we had this incident that the validators, because not only the network stalled for a few minutes, but it's also some shards also stalled. And that prevented some, not some, but all the pools basically. It created a situation where I don't want to go into like the details, but because of some time incompatibility between the new election time and what was in the kind of configuration smart contracts, the pools could not join the elections, and that left the network working with the previous set of validators. And in order to resolve this situation, well, it's quite simple. It's just that validators had to submit their stakes directly, which some of them did. And the network for one cycle has been the number of validators has been reduced to a very small number, basically, which is kind of normal in terms of that is expected, but of course it's not normal in terms of how networks should have been configured. But again, a reminder that the network was configured very long time ago based on configs that was developed by, you know, in the very old configs developed for a very old network, but we're still using them. Part of this reason we're using them is because it's the delector smart contracts are still not operational. So anyway, we fixed everything. Basically, we fixed the problem with the network, fixed the problem with shards, and the good thing is that suddenly everyone has upgraded their nodes. Hooray! Like, hallelujah. So if we need to stop the network every time for, you know, all the validators to upgrade their nodes, we will do that. No problem. It's a deal. Let's do that. I hope you like it, guys. Well, anyway, jokes aside, but seriously, like parts of the reason, not the parts, but the entire reason why the network stalled in the first place was because of some smart contracts that executed something that was fixed already, is fixed already for months. We just cannot upgrade the bloody network in time. So in a way, it's like a vicious cycle, which came to an end, or at least one of the cycles that came to an end because of this, the network stall. So it's crazy a little bit. Nevertheless, we have an upgrade to the network going out today. This upgrade also, unfortunately, need to be rolled out slowly, because in the harsh conditions when the network stopped, we did release the upgrade, but we didn't release the upgrade with the, like, we didn't ask everyone to fix, because then for sure the network would stop completely. So we didn't ask everyone to repair the database. So because of that, we don't know actually the real number of repaired database currently on the network. And as such, we cannot just release an upgrade. We need to be extra cautious. I'm not taking this risk that the network will stop for like 2 hours if the number of nodes that with the repaired database is not sufficient. Therefore, we did some changes. The current upgrade that is going to be released today is going to mandatorily like fix the database or run the fix anyway. If your database is fixed, then it shouldn't take any more than a few minutes. If it's not, then it can take up to 2 hours. So the upgrade will be rolling out today slowly, again with the same procedure. Basically, you ask the Telegram contacts that we will be part of the upgrade announcement, and you go there and you ask them for like release notes and where, like, how to upgrade instructions, and that's and then you upgrade your node. Wait if the database need to be repaired, whatever it takes, 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours, but that's what it is, and that's it. Once you're done, your node is operational. We will see the new version of the blocks coming out, and then we know that the database has been repaired. We are thinking about how to prevent the situations of non-upgrade nodes, and there are some ideas that we're entertaining right now, including the idea of the validator would not be able to submit their nodes to the elections if the node is not running the mandatory update software. So this is still in discussion, but there's something that needs to be done. We're not a Bitcoin network where you can take your time and upgrade in half a year. Like we are much more dynamically developed network with way more updates, with way more changes, and in general just more demanding in terms of the the software and everything, and the operations exactly as well. So so therefore we cannot allow the validators just to sit on upgrade and not doing anything, basically not upgrading their nodes and so on. You cannot be lazy validator, or you should be punished for that. I mean, you should not be allowed to be validator like that. Again, it's not just some kind of token mining exercise or minting exercise. It's maintaining the fastest, the most scalable computing network in the world. And that does require, and you paid for that, that does require technical capabilities from the validators. And that's why we had all this, months of testing, months of different contests and so on for that. So that's it. And of course, I understand that, like, you can say, oh, but Rust Cup, where is the Rust Cup rewards and so on and so forth. You're still paid for this. It's not a free work, and the payment is quite nice, actually. And the fact that you didn't need to come up with all the money, particularly those who participated in the last contests, is just I think it's enough incentive not only to validate, because nobody's asking to validate, like you're paid for it, right? But also to do it correctly and technically, like answering all the technical requirements that the validator should follow. So yeah, that's it from me, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Mitya. That's great news that everybody finally updated all their nodes. You can finally move onwards and upwards. Next up on the agenda is, I think we have just a few minutes left from Dennis. He's still with us. We have a brief update about the Chinese community, and Dennis is here to share with us a few words. Dennis?
Hey guys. Yes, sure. Would be happy to share some progress on the Chinese community as well. Happy to see everybody. I'm not sure if Nico is with us. Okay, I think Nico is not with us, but anyway, just very quick update. So as you remember, we've basically had our proposal passed 2 months ago, I think, for ramping up marketing and the brand awareness in China for Everscale. So we're currently continuing to do it. I think that with our proposal, with our funding, we can carry on even longer than two months, basically. We've made several AMAs in partnership with Chinese tier 1 crypto medias, and we've made some training webinars for developers in China in Chinese. So basically you can take a look at them. We have a video with a pretty instructive and detailed explanation how to use Everwallet, how to use Octus Bridge, etc. Everything in Chinese. So they got pretty popular. And recently, we've also started to push a little bit harder on marketing. Basically, Nico is the one who was in charge of our marketing activities. Basically, we've partnered with some agents who helped us get additional traffic onto our Telegram group in Telegram group for China. So now we have around 8,000 users there, and basically I think the biggest progress that we had, and that we've also kind of highlighted in our proposal, that we wanted to revive our community, make it more active. So now it's pretty active indeed. You can see that there are a lot of users speaking to each other, exchanging news about, well, of course, about talking, because most of them are still kind of crypto guys. We haven't really hidden it, like because the key audience for us is still kind of crypto traders. This is kind of the beginning that we have the strategy that first we target crypto people, make them more active, and then we will target developers. So basically, we're currently implementing this strategy, and yeah, so a lot of people in our Telegram group. Of course, there are some kind of complaints that perhaps some of them are bots, or maybe some of them not that active. Well, we're doing our best to reduce the number of bots and to make sure that those are kind of live people who are active. And the most important thing is that we do our best to ensure that all the people who are coming through these channels, through this traffic, they remain active, and we engage them by trading contests. For example, currently we have more than 20 people already participating in this contest. So we will distribute some rewards to the top 10 active traders for Chinese community only. This will encourage more and more people buy Ever and actually hold Ever, and be more active and more interested in the development of the project. We also plan to do more AMAs, and sooner or later identify potential developers who will be interested not only in token, but also in the technology as well, because in China there are many developers. So this is kind of a pretty long process that we're currently working on. So in general, yeah, just very quick update. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer right now, or maybe afterwards in Telegram, you can just send me a message.
Okay. If anybody has any questions, you should jump in now. Any questions for Dennis? Because I know he has to jump off in a minute. I don't see any hands going up. But thank you for the very quick update. And I see that what you have been doing in the Chinese Everscale community has been a successful marketing and growth strategy plan, because the community is actually the largest national community in Everscale. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. We're doing our best.
Yeah. You should have an award for that. But looking forward to even better results, and maybe some stats or some data next time when you have more time.
Yeah, we'll prepare a detailed report on this. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be happy to share it.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I need to disconnect, guys. Sorry.
Bye, Dennis. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Cool. Okay. Moving on to the next point in our agenda is very exciting. Great topic. It's the Never Stablecoin contest. Never is a system of stablecoin auctions based on the white paper by our very own Misha. And we have Anzor Dorov from the Radiance team. And the Radiance team is a group of developers who have been creating products for Everscale for over 2 years now, which is great. They are a dedicated team, and we have them here to give a very cool interactive presentation. So,
hello everyone.
welcome.
My name is Anzor. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you. Do you
Okay.
want to turn your camera on?
I will. Can I also share the screen now?
Yes.
Do I
you
have the?
rights?
I will try to.
Yes. Yep, I see it.
Okay, it works. I will turn on the camera as well. Can you see me too?
Yes, all
Cool.
good.
Cool. So hello everyone again. So we're gonna have a small, short but cool presentation, an interactive one, a game if you like, with the auctions. So this implementation is based on Meta's white paper on Never, the stablecoin. And we're gonna have a game and an auction game, basically. So I would love if people from the Zoom and YouTube would participate. The only thing you need is to go to this website I've posted in the YouTube chat as well as Zoom chat. So you have to go there, and you also have to have Ever Wallet and Ever Wallet switch to testnet. So please, everyone who wants to participate and play, it's really easy. We'll just have some bets on the Never auction, and before that, you can send me your. Oh yeah, thank you, Roman, for the right link. So before that, you probably need to send me your wallet so that I can send you some testnet tokens so that we can play. So whoever wants to play with us, send your address in YouTube or Zoom chat. Joanne, you can play too. Mita, you can play as well. Unfortunately, we don't have the surf implementation yet for this, so it's not available through DeVote, but this is for future. For now, it's working with the inside the Ever wallet. Just while we're waiting for wallets, just hold on one sec.
Okay, send your wallet address to Anzor, or
Yeah.
anybody in the Zoom chat now. You could just post it here.
Yeah, if we'll have enough people from chat, we'll play with people from chat. But in case nobody wants to play, which would be sad, of course, but we can demonstrate with with our team. I have some teammates here who can play with me and help me make the
I
demo.
see. Yep, there's
But it would
one
be
wallet went up.
okay. One wallet in Zoom chat, I believe,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Okay. Oh, Raman wants to play as well. Cool. So, okay. So, yeah, it's a we have a front-end interface which I'm showing right now, which I'm going to show more extensively during the demo. And there's also it only covers the big auctions. We don't have the D auction, the small auctions like the retail auctions implementation for. Oh, Raman actually deleted his wallet address.
Oh, that was me. No, that was
Oh,
me.
that was Ron. Sorry. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I just copied into YouTube. I made a mistake, so just go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. Okay.
Ron's trying to tell everybody, send me money. Here's my wallet.
It'd be a different wallet.
Okay. You're gonna say that send a different wallet?
No. I'm sorry. Just please continue.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, anyone else want to play?
Without the surf implementation, it's a bit tricky. I have to go on
You don't have the Ever wallet?
on a different computer.
Oh,
I don't have it
I
connected
see.
here.
I see.
Yes, same for me. I'd love to join. I don't actually have access at the moment.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I see we have to cover the
We
other
have
part of
Eugene.
our audience.
We have Eugene Morozov. Eugene, send yours.
Oh, yeah, by the way, that's right.
Hello, everybody. I would love to play Azor. I'm a big fan of your teamwork, but unfortunately, I'm in the airport taking off
all right.
for DC to do a conference. Apologies for
Cool.
not being able to help. Thank you.
We're a really bad audience. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm posting the wallet. In the chat.
Okay.
Cool.
Mitya, Mighty Mouse to save your
Nice.
day.
Okay. Mitya, I will send you some testnet tokens right now. Okay. So yeah, of course you have to switch to testnet right here, and then we're ready to play. And yeah, so while we're possibly waiting for more wallets, Ron, please let me know if there's any wallets in YouTube. Maybe people will want to play. Yeah, thank you. So I will create the auction right now, and we'll see how it goes. So
Should
the
I go anywhere?
yes, I've posted the link in the in both chats. Yeah, it's the interface. In a few seconds, you'll probably see that the auction for Nevers has started. So this contest was finished quite recently. I'm not sure if it's completely finished because I think we don't have enough votes this time. Sometimes it happens. There's a lot of contests in DeFi sub-governance. It's a busy sub-governance producing a lot of solutions for different things, and sometimes some contests don't get enough votes. So probably, I think it might be extended for the voting period, but yeah, nevertheless, we wanted to share with you what we have produced, and we think it's cool, and we think you might think it's cool as well. So the auction has been created, and yeah, so if we view the auction, we can see the current phase, which is the open phase, and we can see the current market price timer, which means that, well, it's like the ever refreshing price. So we have the Oracle price, and we have the minimum lot size, which is the minimum amount you can buy. And so every participant has to offer a price for this auction. So in here we should offer. I'm gonna ask Yaroslav to, who's my teammate, to help me out and tell me what should be the price for the winner here. What is the definite? Should it be the 4.5, right, or 4.7?
I think 4.7.
Okay, yeah, sure. More than Oracle actually suggests. So 4.7 or 4.8 or 4.9, whoever whoever is playing with us now, you can enter your price. It can be even more, but if you win, you're going to have the you're going to buy Nevers for the second best price, since this is a weekly auction. So I'm going to suggest, I'm going to input 4.7, and there is a salt generator right here that allows you to sort of conceal your bid, but still have info on your bid. If you have lost your info on your bid, you can save this data using this button right here to copy this data. But I think right now everything works fine, so we don't need that. So I'm going to make a bid whilst it's still open, and see how it goes. Everyone else, please make your bids as well. We should have had music for this. Make it more auction-like right now.
Do, 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 do,
Yes.
do, do. That's
So,
Jeopardy.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, make your bids. Okay, I've made my bid. The next phase is going to be the confirmation phase in roughly 3 seconds. So everyone will need to confirm their bids. I'm not sure if there's enough bids. I hope Mitya made it to make the bid in time. There wasn't too much time. So right here we can set the amount over minimum lot size that we want to buy. So if we want to buy more than 2.5 nevers, we can like say input 3 more, and we'll have 5.5 nevers to buy. By the way, this is like the dark version of our interface, which I like more. We also have the light one for those who like to burn their eyes. Yeah, but,
why do I need to save the data of the auction?
in case the front end fails.
I see.
So no need right now, but it's just a precaution for like to make it less dependent on the front end. Yeah, so confirm bid, and then we send the transaction. And we're confirming, and we're waiting for the next phase to start, which is, I think, the claim phase, where we can see who won the auction. And the winner and everyone else can buy the more nevers later using the price that was second, the second best price. So my bid is confirmed. I can still save my data, and I've already input the amount over minimum lot size. And yeah, we're just waiting for a minute now. If anyone has any more questions, we're happy to answer. But yeah, generally it's like probably the first implementation of the auctions. Yeah, I think the first one of the first implementations of the auctions right now. I think we'll have the improvement for this later, including the DeVote interface for Surf, including the D-auctions interface, which is implemented in smart contracts, but we'll also have it in the interface for sort of like retail auctions for smaller amounts. And yeah, I think a few more improvements on the way as well. This works fine as it is right now, but yeah, we'll have more features. And yeah, just wanted to show you what DeFi sub-governance is up to recently. I hope that you like it. Hope that I think we had something in Zoom chat. Oh, Noam actually posted his wallet. Noam, I'm sorry. We'll have your
We didn't win. Me didn't either.
Okay, I didn't win. You
Someone
didn't win.
did. No.
Someone else did. Okay,
Yes.
someone else did. I think we
It
can
was
still.
higher than yours and lower than mine because
Mhm.
I had a 4.9 ever. I bet my bet was.
You had 4. Oh, okay.
So
So
someone that boosted upper than you, I think probably.
I see. So your price.
I have one, but the second price has received the bid.
Okay.
Right?
We
It's
can
a
still
it's
buy
a big
more
deal.
nevers. Still in this menu, we can still buy more nevers. I'm going to buy 2 more, and yeah, have some more nevers. Noam, we're gonna have you play with us for the reverse auction. I will send you some never tokens for you to participate. So we're gonna have the never ever auction as well. If we, Joanne, do we still have a little more time?
Yes, you have more
Okay,
time.
cool. So yeah, let's see.
Should I see nevers in the?
Yes, but you probably have to refresh the interface to see them. I didn't send you the root address for the token, so you probably don't see it in your Ever wallet. But if you refresh the web page, you should probably see it in.
No, I don't have it. I don't know.
Okay, maybe
I was trying to buy them, but
you didn't receive any nevers.
Not yet, at least.
Okay, yeah, it might be a little slow. I think I don't have them yet as well, so it might be a little slow sometimes. Okay, Noam, I've sent you the Never tokens. I'm going to send you some Ever testnet tokens as well.
Why the Ever price is listed at 4998 right now for me? If the auction was won by someone below 4.9.
Well, there's somebody in YouTube saying that they won and they put 5 Ever, but they could be, smirking, and I don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
Oh, yeah. Somebody probably put the 5 Evers price. Okay, yeah. This Joseph didn't actually send his wallets. He probably had his own.
Oh, maybe someone put
tokens.
499 something, but why? No, it's very strange. The resulting price, the second price is 4.9 Ever at listing. I don't know in the interface, right? From the 4 bits.
That's right.
But it sells for 4.998.
Yaroslav?
I can answer.
Yeah, if you can, please, Alexei.
You can buy nevers by price higher than second price by the percent.
I see. So it adds 1% on top of the second best price.
If
you didn't win the auction.
2%.
2%. Okay.
To the second price.
All right.
Oh, yeah, right. Makes sense. Noam, did you receive the tokens?
I still couldn't buy them yet. Nevertheless.
You still?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
You got them?
It just takes time. Yeah, I got 15 Ever.
Yeah,
never.
Cool.
First nevers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you happy to see your white paper in the technical?
First of all, I have to. It's not mine. It's mine and Andrew Lashen. So
that's right.
So let's put it straight.
Cool.
It's very, very nice, exciting.
Okay. I hope Noam got his tokens as well, so he can play with us on the reverse auction. We're gonna create it now, and if anyone else wants to play as well. You can send your wallet. You can send your winner ticket bidder. Yes.
Anzor, can you meantime answer me maybe? What do you think about the Luna attack, late attack, and how did you do anything? Did you think anything about that in the context of Ever Never?
During the AMA session with the jurors, we actually got this question as well, and for now, I don't think we're ready to sort of prepare for every apocalypse scenario, which is, I think, what it can be called. I think for such a blockchain that's attracted so much liquidity but was still vulnerable enough, and what I think was wrong with it from my point of view, to be honest, I didn't dig too deep into it, but I think what was wrong with it was the reserves that they had were not liquid enough for them to cover all the scenarios, and
it's not precisely just because of the fact that it wasn't liquid enough was a result of attack, and the result itself is actually. But anyway, I don't want to go deep into that. I understand that you didn't dig into that. But anyway, we will have to the auctions part actually is the what difference between our design and the Luna design, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And within this mechanism, the protection lies within this mechanism actually. But in order to make it even more protective, we may be we may add some protection mechanism to the auctions in the coming like couple of months, but we will have to formulate it with Andrew, and then maybe you will need to add, all the implementations will need to consider adding these mechanisms on top to prevent the kind of attack precisely that, because I think this is the only possible attack on this mechanism, actually. And that mechanism may prevent this attack from happening, even if you don't have like billions of dollars in liquidity behind the number.
Well, we'll have to review all the possible attack factors anyway a bit later. This was like the first implementation. By the way, we have 50 seconds until the open phase ends. This bit actually takes a little more time to confirm on the network, so I'll ask you, whoever is playing still, to send your transactions. I think Noam is. I'll come back to when we'll confirm the transactions. I'll come back to the security thing. Noam and everyone else who's playing, please make your bids. So it should be, I think, a little more than the Oracle suggests, or well, whatever amount you want. If you want to win, I've put my price is 0.22. In reality, you shouldn't see that, but I wonder if my bid actually went through. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. It just takes a little more time. In reality, you wouldn't see my bid, so it's like a blind auction. I'm now confirming, and I'm gonna also buy like 4 more Evers and confirm my bid. So yeah, going back to the security stuff. Yeah, I believe the auction, the nature of this system with the auctions should probably be more, I guess, resistant to such things. But we'll probably have to play with it more, to test it more with different scenarios to see how it can be attacked with like different amounts of money, with different amounts of participants, and maybe with like I don't know, bots with auctions, because right here we have like you can connect wallet from YouTube. Did you switch to testnet? Royal RO. You have to switch to testnet to connect the wallet. Unfortunately, we've already started this reverse auction, so we're in confirmation phase right now. Has anyone managed to connect to get into this auction? Cool.
I did it, yeah.
So yeah, I believe that we'll have to go through a more thorough testing with this to prevent things like those that happened to Luna. And yeah, we'll be happy to get any suggestions to sort of to test it better, or to improve the reliability and security of this. But yeah, I think this is a more robust system for sure, and a more a little bit more complex. To be honest, I had to spend some more time to get into it.
But you know that the auction is actually like, you understand that these only very large bids should be allowed.
Yes.
Right. It's
yeah.
the whole point of this. It's you need, it's one of the protective mechanisms as well. You need to put a lot of money into that, like million tokens or something.
Yeah, right now it's for testing purposes only, but yeah, sure. My bid actually won. Okay.
I didn't.
So the Oracle price was 0.213715. I are actually running Oracle in the background. Noam is asking. Yes, there is an Oracle in the background. Why? Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'm gonna claim my Evers now, and I have to confirm the transaction. I think that everyone else can actually buy Evers as well after I claim mine using the interface. I think it should work. Okay, yeah, it should. My Evers should claim soon. Yeah, should be good now. Unfortunately, I didn't remember. I don't remember how many Evers I had before, so I don't know if they actually came back. Let's see. Maybe I had a transaction. I had just a -5 Evers. Yeah, they didn't come back yet. The Oracle auction integration is on the next phase. Yeah, well, maybe for some teams, but we actually made it for this one. We have the Oracle running and refreshing the price every, I think, 15 seconds or something. And yeah, there, as far as I know, there will be the next phase, which will have the improved functionality and maybe something else. I didn't see the proposal yet. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be interesting as well. So yeah, this is how this whole thing works. It's pretty easy and complicated at the same time if you dive deeper into it. But on the interface side, we tried to make it as like straightforward and cool as possible. Of course, you have to know what's happening to actually participate. But if you have any questions, please send them to me or in the DeFi chat. We'll be happy to tell you everything about it and answer your questions and yeah, help you in any way. So if you have any questions right now, please go ahead. Yeah, so I think my tokens actually came back to me. Yes, they did. Yeah, I think I got, yeah, 43 tokens. I got them. Cool. So I think I also got the difference between my price and the second price, I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so the auction for some reason is still open, or I think someone else created another auction. Cool. Okay, any questions?
Any questions? I don't see anybody. Noam has written. I don't think it's a question. It's about the front. It's a direct comment to you about the front end.
Oh.
But
Okay.
do you want to address it?
It might be overcomplicating things, but one way to protect from front-end failing is encrypting the bit data with the seed phrase and uploading it to the network. Yes, I think it's probably a good solution to sort of bind the bit data to the account. I guess that's what you probably meant, and yeah, it's actually a pretty cool solution. We'll think about it to sort of have it as a backup variant, a backup like plan for people to save bit data. But yeah.
Okay.
Suggestion. Yeah.
I don't see anything else, but thank you very much for sharing that. That was an excellent presentation, and I'm definitely looking forward to the DBot interface and having you on again, where we will be better prepared and we will be a better audience.
You're wonderful.
Ready to
audience.
participate. It was a surprise. We're like, oh, wait a minute. What do we do? Also, this is random, but your headset is serious. I wanted to ask you about it. Like, are you able to talk to aliens with it? It's like,
Oh no, it's a head tracker thing. I play a lot of simulation games, so this thing actually helps me track my game, my head
oh wow.
in real life to transfer this data to my character, and this allows my pilot to rotate his head.
Yeah,
So it's actually infrared diodes in here.
it's
So,
badass.
yeah, well,
It is so serious. Okay, cool. Maybe you could send me a link to what it actually is so I can look at it, because it's
yeah, I will.
it's really interesting.
It's some DIY stuff that my hobby stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of engineered it yourself, or you?
Yeah, using a known recipe, but yeah, I did it myself. Yeah, with soldering and stuff.
Okay, really cool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you to the Radiance team as well. Oh, Noam has some questions about the Dune swap. We are done with presentations. I know that Ron wanted to jump on for about a minute and explain something. So maybe after that, we can get to more questions. So, Mr. Ronald.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you again, Joanne. This is kind of out of the blue. It actually got sent to me during the course of the call. I'd like to ask if it's possible to bring IZIPAY, that's the IIZIPay folks, on maybe next week's call or something like that. Maybe that's a topic idea. I got some messages from people who tried using their service. And as far as I understand, their question is that there really is no connection to crypto whatsoever. All right, now this is just some people complaining, so I'm not going to, put forth any ideas of whether that's true or not. But essentially, somebody tried using their card. They ordered their card, they received their card, MasterCard, I believe it is, and they're asking, how do I put USDT or Ever through this card in order to use it? And the answer comes back that the best way to swap your tokens is through evercash.eu, which is a platform for euros, and then to send that directly to the IZIPAY IBAN, which you can do that with any debit card at all. So the question comes back again, is that, so what's the connection to Everscale or to blockchain at all? And they're a little bit concerned that this is not kosher, so to speak. So if we can get the IZIPAY people back to explain that would be really, really, really good, because at the moment it's just another debit card, and they're thinking that maybe they're just using Everscale as a means to find customers, in which case that's probably, not a good thing. So that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely important. And we have to bring IZIPAY on and grill them. So, okay, I'll ping them and make sure we can get some answers and some more insight. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yep. Noam, what's up?
Okay, so I'm a little confused about the proposal. First, we have the 50-second proposal on EverDAO, which supposedly discusses the Dune swap. So we had that rejected. And then we had Vladislav saying something about another proposal also related to Dune, but with Origin Labs in the title, number 60. And this one, but he did mention in his message something about the merger. Like, if it gets accepted, we will continue funding this merger. I assume that meant the Dune swap will continue after all.
No,
But
I can
then
answer
Ron
that.
said something else.
Yeah. I can answer that. So this is just a problem of names. So the proposals were a combination. So, okay, let me start from the beginning. So it's very, very, very clear, right? The reassessment, or rather assessment of partnerships and initial members, and to an extent, secondary members, right? All members, all governance, old gov members, was to be put up to a vote in 3 batches: batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. In each batch, there are a certain amount of governance members, and there are a certain amount of partners. The issue that you're having, and I guess that's just because of the naming, is that the Dune and Origin Labs folks are also a governance member. The Dune network, or in the Dune network swap, was a partnership. It was a partnership arrangement. So proposal number 52 was for the partnership to continue. The Dune Origin Labs proposal number 60 is for the governance member to receive the balance of their locked tokens once the growth phase is over. So these are 2 separate things with similar names. Proposal number 52 was for the Dune swap. That failed. That's over. What you're seeing in proposal number 60 is to unlock tokens for the, let's just call it Origin Labs. The Dune name is confusing. Let's call it Origin Labs. To unlock tokens for the Origin Labs global governance partner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I think many people in the Dune community are going to wonder, does this have anything to do with them? Does this have anything to do with their tokens?
It does not. It does
Okay.
not. Proposal number 60 does not. Proposal number 52 does.
Okay. Okay. I think that's it for presentations. I don't see any other questions on YouTube. Nobody on Zoom with a hand up. I think that might be it, unless anybody else wants to jump in. Okay. Well, that was a great call.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And may I just reiterate for everybody who's listening from the Dune folks, from the Dune community. Again, the announcement was in the chats, but not any different than the forum. It's everybody's responsibility to go to everdao.net and monitor what proposals are on there. There was a time when everything went through a sort of mishmash sort of process where everything went on the forum, everybody discussed it on the forum, then eventually it made it to globalgov.freeton.whatever, and that's where all of the voting was done. This is no different. The forum is still a place where you can absolutely come discuss, put your your comments in there and everything else, but it no longer goes to the gov.freeton.org space site to vote. It goes to everdao.net. That's where the vote takes place. So it is everybody's responsibility, just like you did before, but now to go to everdao.net and look at what the proposals are. That's really the only difference. And again, there were announcements, and I understand that, but that not everybody was able to see those announcements immediately, but we can't regurgitate the same announcement on a daily basis. So please be diligent, be mindful, be attentive, and go to everdao.net. That's where the proposals are going up for a vote. I hope that clears things up.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll see how this formulates in the chats, what is going on with the next steps, and I don't know. I don't know. So
just be diligent. That's all.
Yeah, but it sucks. It sucks.
I do want to argue that in general, I agree that revoting things is a bad idea, but it shouldn't be, it's not technically impossible. And it shouldn't be, because sometimes you do want to rediscuss things, think of them from a different point of view, whatever. So
make a proposal. Make a proposal on everdow.net.
Yeah, that's, oops, losing myself here. That's an idea for the Dune community to go together, make a proposal, discuss things, get the facts together, and maybe make a proposal to revote. This could be a solution because they didn't know of it then, and they didn't have tokens to really have a voice anyway if they had known about it. So maybe that's a solution. So yeah, so moving on, I think that's the end of the call. And next week we'll have some very exciting presentations and some news, some more developments. And the world of DeVote is being piloted in Washington at the end of the month, which is huge. It's exciting. And that's about it from us. Thank you very much for coming today. Bye, everybody, and have a nice week. Bye-bye.